go through the show. Today, what we got going on? Oh, by the way, you can watch on YouTube as well as Facebook. So if you are watching on Facebook and you're watching there and you prefer to watch on YouTube maybe, you can go over to YouTube as well. And if you go find the Tonic Studios channel on YouTube, we're live there as well. So we're live on both. And if you comment on both, we'll try and see them both and try and read them both and try and do them all, both. All right, so right, what are we going to do
busy day.
it's a busy day. But what we're going to, the card today, so we're going to do a big reveal. And today, it is, if Dan's got it on the camera, oh, you can all see it already, but you've had a sneak peek already, haven't you? But this is a double diamond fold card. So there we go. So some of you may have seen these before. I hadn't seen one, but I've hardly seen any cards before. But these are the double diamond, and I love this. Like, how do you describe? Yeah, I know you describe it as a double diamond, but how, you know, it's a lovely sort of foldy 3D
card,
like 3D shape card. You can put a nice message on the back. Let's have a look from the back, and this is it. So Ali's going to show us today using not too many dies either to use today. So pretty much your essentials that everyone can have a go on and show us and just share them with us, and we can show them on Friday's show. Then Ask Tonic Show Tonic. All right. So Ali, if you're ready,
I am.
Take us away.
I'm going to concentrate today on...
Just like removal of the glasses.
Yes, they've got to come off because I can't see with them. It's no good. I'm going to concentrate today on the folding of the card more than anything. So I've brought a little spare one with me because I'll probably forget the measurements otherwise. Right, so starting off, we've got a 10-inch in width, or 10-inch in length, 4 inches in width. So it's 10 by 4 inches. Sorry, it's all in inches today. Yeah. I do apologise.
We'll work out a way. If anyone does want the details in centimetres, we'll work a way to get them to you, either putting in the description or doing that, say, a little bit of blog. We've still have to get that blog going that you're going to do where you have all the little...
I have got a blog.
Ali's got a blog where we'll have all the details, all the measurements alongside this. So if you want to make along and you don't want to go in imperial, you can do it in that as well then.
Yeah. So what I'm using today, I don't know if any of you have seen this, is our super trimmer. So this is exactly how it comes to you. The grey blade is a scoring blade and the orange blade is a cutting blade, and you get both with the machine. So it's also got two little, let me just pop these out, two little flaps on the back. So you need to press the front and then just release at the back somehow. I know.
You don't release them that often. You usually
I don't. I use it flat mainly.
So if you can use the...
Hang on, I will do it.
Well, Ali's
there we are.
I don't know. Yeah, there she goes. She's unclipping it. I'll go through some high. So Sarah Legg says she couldn't hear us, but then she could. So Sarah, hopefully you can hear us now.
Hopefully we hear.
First of all, we need to do an apology for last Friday's Ask Tonic Show Tonic. We thought we were coming through our mics, but we're coming through Dan's mic. So Dan is louder and dominating the whole video, like laughing and doing a lot. So apologies for that. There's nothing we can do about the video now.
Just don't.
Just bearing in mind, it wasn't intentional. It was an error for Dan to be. So watch back if you would like a laugh and like to hear Dan laugh very loudly. All there. But
if you want to know the main stuff that isn't working, right, and you listen to me just laughing along, putting some occasionally funny things, not all the time, just occasionally, and then just listen back.
Yeah, so all on that that was on Friday's show, but yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I've popped both the feet out. So as you can see, you've got quite a big cut-in space. It measures up to 12.5 inches at the end of these extensions. So we're not going to need those today, and we're going to pop them away. So to take the blades out, just
really easy to take
move
out.
One of the blades down and one up, and the blade will just pop out then. And obviously, don't put your blade flat on the desk, but just be careful where you do put it, because they are sharp. So I'm just using our scoring blade. Make sure your blade is running smoothly. Make sure the channel inside is clean, and then you should have no problems. So all my measurements on here, there's measurements top and bottom, and they go in inches and centimetres. So I could kind of give you centimetre measurements.
You don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
She could.
I could, but I shan't. I will write it in my blog, I promise, and I'll cut it all to those measurements.
We'll write them all for you.
All right, I will do it. So the first one, we go in down the length of the card, And we're scoring at 2 inches. So we're scoring this in half. So just make sure that it's all straight. Don't press too hard, because if you press really hard, you will go through your cardstock. Yeah, you will get a cut. I'm using our Craft Perfect cardstock, which I think is a nice weight. So it's 216 GSM. You can do it with thicker card, but I just think this folds better.
Is that so? If you were doing any sort of folding projects, I may have done some other stuff like that before. Do you think a little less than?
Yeah, I would use,
260?
say, 216 to 210 to 240ish. I wouldn't go much more than 240.
But you can do it if you're giving it a go.
Yeah.
Give it anything. Really.
Give it, if you're going to give it a go, do it on copy paper.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got a template then that you can carry on with. You can put it in your little craft
made
box.
along if you were doing. Forget it. It's too late now.
There's some paper in front of you there.
It's a paper.
Because
My notes from previous shows, all
I have
all
got
messy on the desk.
cardstock behind me.
There's a
Okay.
big pile of paper next to Owain. It's so big.
It's getting bigger. It's like this. Because we keep forgetting a
They all
bin
say
bag.
exactly the same thing. They say what is Tonic Live? The same intro thing I said every time.
Okay, so I'm scoring now from the end, 2 inches in. And I'm going to turn it around and do exactly the same on the other side. So this is the little bit that makes the squares on the front.
Yeah.
So just make sure everything is straight. Take a little bit of time on that, because if everything's not straight, you won't get your angles quite right. So the next bit now, what I'll do at the end, we'll hold this up to the side cam, and you can see all my measurements.
All of them worked out there. And we'll maybe take a picture as well. So you got it. So you can just work. You know, the good thing about, if you're watching on YouTube, by the way, guys, if you're watching this back, or if you've just joined us and you've missed the start, stay with us anyway, because you can watch it all back and it's uploaded straight after the show. But on YouTube, wherever you leave it or stop on your account, it just remembers that place. So it's a good feature of watching
really
on YouTube
clever
as well. Yeah, it is. You know, having to jump back. I think on Facebook they're still getting to grips without being able to jump back and forth. Otherwise, you start the video again, you know it vaguely where you were. You know, you've got to go back.
I think it's clever. Okay, I'm putting a pencil mark now, just so you can see it. And we've gone in the 2 inches, and we're going in another 2 inches. So we're 4 inches in, and I'm putting a little mark top and bottom. And we're repeating on the other side. So everything I'm repeating both sides, so that we get symmetry.
I'll just say hi to a few more people.
Today,
Where did the dates?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Tina Curtis says hi from Plover, Wisconsin. Hi, Tina. Sarah says, yeah, hi, you all, hope we're all okay. Yeah, we're all great. It's very, very wet. I know I've got some, I can see some weather ones ahead. It's gloomy and not very nice. We're based in, if you're just watching as well, you're from the US maybe, or you're not quite sure where Tonic is based, we're based in South Wales in Bridgend. So if you're watching us, that's the accent that you can't understand, is a Welsh Bridgend accent, to be exact.
Okay, now I'm going to, the mark I'm doing now, I don't know whether you can see it on there. I'm going to make this mark here. And because it's in the middle of the card, it can be a little bit tricky to do. So I've moved the card along. So we're going from the end now. We've kind of gone, we went to 4 inches, now we've gone to 3 inches from the end. And I'm going to use my scoring blade just to put a tiny little cross just in the centre. Where those 2 marks cross over, then you can put a little pencil mark. So maybe you need to show that. But then,
if we can, you can see it.
Yeah.
Good thing that it's actually good for drawing lines and measuring on this, because you don't have to just cut or score, because you can, that at least it holds it in place.
Yeah.
You can do it.
That's what's really clever about this little trimmer, because I got to be honest, for cutting, I am very much a guillotine girl. If I'm just cutting straight lines, it's a guillotine for me. But to do anything technical, then I think this is the machine.
But that's another one of, so you're an inches girl, you've said before.
I am an inches girl, and I'm a guillotine girl.
I'm sure she said you've said another one, but I can't remember.
Right hand?
Yeah, I'm a right-handed girl. So, there's a few there.
There's nothing like taking the mickey out to me, is it?
But, I always wonder, because some people do stuff with guillotines, and they do it with a trimmer here.
Yeah.
So some people do prefer
Some people prefer a trimmer.
Yeah.
But I can't say
Because you're a guillotine girl.
Because I'm a guillotine girl. It's what I started off using. And I think whatever you start off with, that is what you're going to continue with. Okay, so we're going to do these folds here now. And you're only going to crease into the centre. But the easiest way I have found is I'm lining up the little pencil mark I put there. I'm lining up with the fold. That's the fold I did for the squares on the end. If I line up on this line, go from that pencil mark to this fold. But I only want to score from there to there. So I'll show you how easy I find that. So line it up first. So we've got the pencil mark on the top and we've got the fold line on the bottom. So have a little look where your pencil mark is for the centre and make a little note of the line by the side. So on mine at the moment, it is 4¼ inches. It's not going to be that on yours because it's wherever you've got the card in the machine. So line it up there and then score one way. And then I bring it back to the 4¼ So then I have just scored
I'll show them
half of that.
Anything you can't see, guys, or you just want us to go over again, we'll try and include it later on in the blog, or you can, or we'll try and show it for you again. So, you know, your requests, anything, if we're not loud enough, things like that, to avoid the mishap of last Friday, just let us know, because it would be rude for you not to, and then we upload it and then find out and laugh in the office.
If it sounds like there's an open charge in the show, you can't hear anyone else. Let them know.
Yeah, sorry about that once again. Apologies. I'll just go through some highs because I know some people have joining in. Gillian Coulson, Crafty and Alison and Owain from a dull, dark Lincoln. Yeah, so dark in South Wales. Did everyone see that supermoon? Did everyone get out and see it?
I didn't see it.
It was too cloudy here.
I didn't see it.
It was wet and rainy. If you saw it in the rest of the UK, maybe you did see the supermoon. Let us know. Sarah, let it go centimetres. Go centimetres.
Sorry, I will do it.
Go centimetres. I prefer centimetres.
I know.
That's just the way I'm a centimetres boy. That's just the way I've always been.
So I'll be an inches girl and you can be a centimetres boy. It's only because you get more in centimetres.
Album title, that. Yeah. But yeah, we'll try and for everyone working in inches, already centimetres girls and boys out there, we'll work out that and sort it out for you.
I will do it, I promise. Okay, so this time now I'm going to make a note where the centre mark is and we're scoring outwards. If you do go over slightly, it's really not going to make that much difference.
Yeah.
So they are the two folds there.
There we go. See if you can get them.
Yeah.
So you can see the depth. Oh, there you
yeah.
can see them both.
There we are.
So you're making sort of like an arrow towards that.
Yeah. And your arrow points towards the outer part of your card rather than the inner part. So I'm just going to repeat that on the other side while, if you want to go through some comments.
I will do. Liz Mild, hi Owen and Alison. I just received my numbers in kids collection. They're fabulous.
Excellent.
But I have to watch your show as be rude to not do. Yeah, it would be rude. All of you not watching and watching on catch up, we thank you very much for joining us out and watching on there. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of you can tune in live and comment. We love your comments when we go through them because we go through them after the show a lot of the time. If I do miss any ever, which I'm so sorry about, I'll go through them after and have a read. Tracy Scattergood, good afternoon, Noel. Loving that you're rejuvenating the different styles of cards, Alison. Yeah, we're trying to bring them. Alison's trying to bring them back.
Well, exactly, because we've all done cards like this in the past, and we've put them on the back burner, and now we're trying to have another go.
Yeah, it's a case of a lot of people haven't seen, well, myself included, and Dan is the same. We see cards pop up now on we've got a Tonic Live Chat Facebook group which goes along with this, where people will upload their cards over the course of the week that have included a bit of Tonic. And I see styles of cards I haven't seen before. Yeah. We saw a platform card the other day. We're still yet to do that, a theatre card. But we're taking inspiration from you guys, and if you're happy to let us show them on the show, we'll show them and try and make them, and everyone join in and see if we can
that's it.
Get them going.
We'll have a go. Okay, so to fold this, it's a Moncton Fold.
Shall I show them it both there? Just because I think you've done them both sides.
I've done them both.
And this is a good part to stop at. So there you go. So you've got like a hexagon. That's a hexagon, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
Yes, that is a hexagon. Yeah, hexagon.
Yeah.
So we've got two Moncton Folds either side. So a Moncton Fold means it points upwards basically. And then the fold in the centre, this is a valley fold, so you kind of pinch it together. Hang on, let's see if I can do it back to front. Pinch it together, but only up as far as the middle. You will get a slight creasing on the other side, but you're not going to see it because that's the bit tucked in the centre.
If you move a little closer in front,
yeah, can you see that? Yeah,
yeah, I think I can
there
see
we
that.
are. So that's what it'll look like. And then we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. I've turned this over now, that's why you're looking at it as a Moncton Fold. So that's basically how fold's done. So if we just fold it in half, we didn't fold it in half, that was the one we didn't do. Maybe there was one missing.
I'll show, that's what we're working towards, guys. Just so, if you have joined us, didn't see the start, that's the double diamond fold card.
Double diamond fold card?
double. Dan's struggling to say it there. But yeah, this is what we're working towards. A lovely, Mr. and Mrs. this one says, but it's a lovely sort of thing you can custom to anything.
It reminds me that you could have a lovely little name plate. If you've got a wedding or a party or something, somebody's name could be on the top here. And it could be, if you have got a wedding, it could be your initials on the bottom. It could be the people who are holding the party. It could be a 50th wedding anniversary, so you could have 50 there and the name on the top. Lots of little things you could do with it.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so folding it literally is just push the card. So if you hold at either end, push inwards, and the card just comes together on its own, and then just squeeze all your folds. And that basically is the start of your card.
Yeah, I'll tag back in. I've got Tig Blair, good afternoon all. Hi Tig.
Hiya.
Elizabeth John, hello. Hi Elizabeth. Amanda Davis, just made it. Good afternoon everyone. Yeah, just made it in time. I thought you just made the card. I thought you'd finished, but yeah, thanks for joining us, Amanda. Trudy Mayers, afternoon all. Thank you, Trudy. Nice for you to join us. Alwyn Roberts, hi Owen and Alison. Love my tonic trimmer. Yeah, I think a lot of people. You see in a lot of, if you're on YouTube and you watch a lot of, tutorials, things like that, you'll see our guillotine and trimmers pop up all over the place. I think they're pretty popular in the market. Christine Smith on YouTube, afternoon to the Tonic Trio. I'm crafting while watching. Oh, Christine, that's great.
Excellent.
Do a lot of you do that? I suppose.
Yeah, you do.
Because I like to just listen along to stuff sometimes.
I mean, people have got little tablets now. You prop them up in your craft room.
Or on television.
You can watch on the television and just craft along. I hope a lot of you are doing that. Hello in Payne Castle, near Hay, as well, from Caroline Rendell. Oh, no, hello from Payne Castle. I'll go through a few more before Ali checks back in for the next one. Bev Huntington, afternoon, or sent hubby off to golf so I watch in peace. Here's your clubs. Just
off you go.
Get out.
You can even go to the 19th hole today.
Jenny Hall made it. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, actually, we got golf ties. We got so the men's because you can make him a nice cup. Make him one of these for when he gets home. Appreciate that.
That'd be good.
Quickly, he may be out for the Jenny Hall. Hi, glad you can make it. Sheila Empson, I'm here. A little getting back from Bridgend. Oops, so you're local. So a little longer at the beach. Yes, that's what I said. The beach. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's chilly. Great. That is chilly, and it must have been raining. I think it's a sit in the car. You know, people sit in the car parks at the top and just watch the beach.
Down.
It's one of those ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the layers, I have used our square layering basics die set. So this will go up to a 4x4 inch, sorry, we're in inches, or 10 by 104 millimetre square. Maybe that's a bit of centimetres for you. That's the lot for today.
All you centimetres fans.
Yeah.
Have it in millimetres.
Yeah, sorry, 10.4 centimetres.
10.4 centimetres.
So I have used, I'll tell you which size I've used now. I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th size out for the cream, and the 4th, for the gold, and the 4th for the cream. This is going to sit just on the top of my card there. So you only need a tiny little bit of glue.
This is the funky glue, by the way, guys. This is our, it's probably one of our most popular products in all. You know, the glue.
Definitely.
lasts a long time. You know,
I'm still using the same one.
That's right. Most of the tutorials we've done here, and the cards all full. You can see in the back. They're projects we've done. You know, just use it sparingly, and you know,
you don't need a lot.
It's your craft essential.
You really don't.
There's another craft essential here. This square layering die. So this was made with these. If you haven't got this, you know, this square layering die, pretty good for most of your cards, isn't it? You know, you use it for.
I use it for anything.
There. Yeah.
It'll stick felt and things as well. So that's all I'm putting is a tiny little bit of glue on the bottom corner. And I'm even taking some of that off. So then look at your card and you want to centralise this. So I'm looking at the points either side here, just making sure that they are level. And then give it a good squeeze. And that is, I could have done with it. I think I may have.
You alright?
Yeah. Possibly could have gone a little bit higher with the glue, that's the only thing. So I've cut some little layers for the little panels here. And this one is, just make sure which one I've got. I think it's that one. So we've got the third layer in and the second layer in for the cream. So a tiny little bit of glue again. Yeah,
Jam Paget, hi all, have this set and can't wait to try this. Yeah, if you got this set, if you got the the square layering dies, I think a lot of you will have card. Give it a go, because you don't have to use these necessarily the...
Oh no, it could be a Christmas card.
You could do a Christmas one. I think these are great at Christmas. You know, you can work with a lot, and upload them to the Tonic Live chat group if you can. That's in the description, place to join it. And if you you put hashtag afterwards, hashtag show Tonic, we'll be able to show it on Friday's show then as well. So yeah, if you upload those, we'd love to see a few of these.